Okay, welcome ladies and gentlemen to the head start of Sword Coast Legends. Joining me today we have Eternal Sax, Prof the Cube,
Hello.
and Marco.
Yeah, it sounds so official to the
Alright, so it's something we've been playing, or we've been looking forward to for a while. It's essentially a Dungeons and Dragons game. Looks like it's based around 5th edition. And we're just looking at doing just some basic stuff right about now. We've had a bit of discussion about characters so far. I say, Sam, do you want to go through your character?
Yeah, so I'm still kind of deciding exactly what I want, but it's going to be, so I'm going to run a dwarven rogue character. I'm just deciding whether I want to try and alongside that give him a bit of magic. I don't think I will. I think
Try and do the divinity thing and get the do everything rogue.
Oh god, Mr. Steal Your Kills.
Mr. Steal Your Kills.
Ever. But so no, I think fairly simple. In that it's going to be neutral evil, because that's just the kind of rogue character I'm going to use.
I mean, I say I'm just having a look through it now. So there's sub races. I'm just going through it. So for dwarf, which sub race did you go for?
So I have a male rogue dwarf, and I am a gold dwarf.
Gold.
So
dwarf.
there's gold dwarfs or shield dwarfs. And I've chosen a gold dwarf because he is a rogue, so naturally they all like gold. And my background is as a criminal.
Okay, if you actually hover over the name of the, like the actual word itself, oh no, it works on the whole thing. It actually shows you what.
It shows you the bonuses.
Ah. So James, what?
Yeah,
what? Oh, you still going?
No, I was just going to say. So yeah, the shield dwarfs have the +2 Constitution and Strength, and then like the gold ones have 2 Constitution and 1 Wisdom.
Okay.
So it's a little different.
So it's got proficiencies in battle axes and hand axes. I mean, I'm hoping the rogue itself has proficiencies in.
Oh yeah.
There you go. Simple weapons like
has
crossbows.
Simple weapons like crossbows, long swords, rapiers, short swords, all that. You start wielding double daggers, so.
Okay, so James, what are you going for? What's your plan? You still here, James?
Is he dead?
Oh, he died.
Rip James.
I say, Marco, you normally plan ahead for these sort of things. Like, what sort of plan you got?
Depending on race and class, because I actually haven't looked that much into it, I'm either going to go for my elf ranger that I usually play, or
Standard.
I'm going to be a warlock.
Warlock? I don't think we've got a warlock. I think we've got wizard. It's got.
I don't think there's a warlock class. No.
So there's the 5 basic classes. So you got cleric, fighter, ranger, paladin, and wizard.
Yeah, so James said he would play a wizard.
Male wizard. Oh, damn
James
me.
said he was playing
I'll
the
go for
wizard.
the rogue then. Not the rogue, the ranger.
I'm playing the rogue.
Ranger. I think I'll go for the paladin. That's right. Yeah, Marco. So like, have you?
Some healing stuff.
Yeah. Marco, have you actually loaded in yet, or are you still downloading?
It says I've got a minute left, so it gives me like half hour.
Ah, fair enough. Alright, let's have a look.
But it says a minute, so I'll be alright.
So they got half elves. That's quite nice. I think I'll keep it simple. Go for human. Human variant.
I think that's one where you get to put skills into different things instead of one each.
I can't choose between. I have 1 ability point remaining, and I can either get the level 2 of hidden dagger, so I can throw a dagger, and the difference between level 1 and level 2 is it just increases the cooldowns of my opponents who I hit with it by twice as much.
Right.
But my only other skills are things like I can dash, so obviously run quickly, disengage, and then
Run
it's
away.
just like hide. like a stealth ability. I might take disengage.
It's always good to get a disengage, like especially in like actual Dungeons and Dragons. It's always good, like if in case you're like surrounded by everything, you can just move out without that like attack of opportunity. I say I haven't gone past the origin screen yet. I'm gonna take a very traditional paladin, keeping it male. Gonna go for a human variant because it looks interesting. Go for the noble background, which if anyone that plays Dungeons and Dragons, that's what they do recommend for a paladin, because they always have a really hard sort of role-playing standard because you were always meant to do like lawful good. Whereas if I try and do it, I fail and end up being chaotic good because I walk into a room and I steal something.
Or you break down doors for no reason.
Ah, no, I smite the doors for the good of the land.
Yeah.
Smite those evil doors.
Or set fire to a treehouse, but you're a good character. Fires of justice.
God damn it. No, I'm the neutral evil character now.
Oh no! I'm a chaotic good. It's
No, I know.
It's like as long as I'm not like killing anyone without a good reason for it, it's fine.
Which you seem to do a lot.
I haven't killed anyone.
You killed like 5 guys who were just trying to stop people from going up the steps.
I don't know. That wasn't me.
Let's be honest. If anyone's gonna kill anyone, it's probably gonna be me.
Mr. Steal your kills.
Mr. Steele. Well, I'm not going to be as much in this because apparently the daggers are ridiculously low damage relative to the other weapons. So, like, what I noticed is I made a fighter. I made a dwarf fighter to kind of compare and contrast between the rogue combat and the fighter combat. I noticed immediately is first off, if you're playing just by yourself with no no other characters and no friends or anything like that, you will just die a lot.
Okay.
But then what I noticed is you do like 7+ damage up to kind of like 16 with the greatsword as a fighter, and with the daggers you do 1 to 4 damage.
All right.
Yeah. So this is not like Divinity where you can use your move to get behind and backstab someone for like the same damage as, you know, a massive greatsword hit. Like you can't do that in this game.
Okay.
I wonder if anyone's actually written the username Marco down yet.
Probably.
It says letters and numbers. I can't do my standard username.
I'll try it. See what you get.
Apparently they want to know if I'm 13 or over. Damn it.
Damn.
Are you
Sorry,
sure?
Marco.
Oh, I can have Marco as my username.
Well, there you go.
I mean, I guess like standard start is like try and make sure you don't have any negative modifiers and stats. But like, especially like.
Well, my negative modifiers is strength, and as I said, strength isn't used for my weapons.
Isn't strength like standard like damage modifier? Whereas like
because it was saying the modifier for finesse weapons was dexterity.
Oh, have you got a finesse weapon, of course.
So I've got finesse weapons. I got daggers. So I just upped my dexterity to full.
Okay.
I upped my dexterity to full, and I upped my charisma to full because that's just I'm testing out what a character would be like with that. I know charisma in the dungeon crawler mode, which is all there is right now, is useless. Like I'm well aware of that fact. But if this is going to be the type of character we end up building in the final game when that's released, I want to be playing with the constitution level that I would have. And not playing a tankier character now and then getting into the game and being like, oh, I'm actually not nearly as tanky. Because that's not the way you want to find that out in the middle of combat.
Yeah. I can imagine.
But it definitely seems to be, if you're running this by yourself, at least in this version, be prepared to die a lot.
I say we did
running a fighter with max strength and constitution, you know, a dwarf fighter. So that is literally +2 strength, +2 constitution from being a dwarf. and then maxed out strength and constitution. I had probably for this one of the maximum sets of strength and constitution you can have at this level, and I was still getting crushed by basic enemies.
Yeah.
On easiest
I mean, if this is like anything like Icewind Dale, which is something me and Marco played, like we died quite a lot at the start. I mean, like in the initial
Also, they gave us
fight,
6
we died.
characters and we died immediately.
Yeah, but then what we found is like we needed to pause the game a lot more. Like pause and queue and pause and queue. Like you can't just let it run.
The one thing I noticed about this that is kind of frustrating in a way is initially when I saw it was going to be real time. Sure, there's some pausing, right? But real time. So my thought was, oh, okay. So that implies to me that there can be some element of skill with regards to dodging attacks or things like that, right?
Yeah.
So kind of, Torchlight-esque gameplay.
Okay.
And that has proven to, for the most part, not be the case. I found that every type of projectile that has been thrown at me has just tracked onto me and homed in on me, no matter what it is.
Interesting.
Which is kind of frustrating, because I feel it would take away from a skill element that could be there. But I mean, I understand why they didn't do it if you've got the ability to pause, because that suddenly becomes ridiculously easy to dodge something if you can just pause and know it's coming. So that, I understand why they did it, but it's still, I still wish it was there, just as an added skill thing rather than just
like a challenge
throw
mode
something
sort of
that
thing.
tracks onto. Well, no, just it would reward you for paying more attention and playing slightly better skillfully, rather than leaving it just up to chance. And as we all know, I absolutely love chance, especially in every game. And that is why Talisman is my favourite game.
Aaron Jesus loves you.
He can go kill himself. Screw him, Jesus. I just...
The abilities are looking interesting. It's like you got different skill trees you can go into.
Yeah, and they seem to... It's not... you don't seem to be able to go into every skill tree. Like, if I choose Rogue, it gives me Rogue variations on other skill trees. So, like I said, there was the kind of the Trickster with magic skill tree.
Yeah, that's
like James didn't have that.
That's actually a class... Right, if you remember back to the D&D campaign we're doing, you can get prestige classes.
Alright.
Voice broke. And they tried to get rid of that in 5th edition, so people could, at their 3rd level, they could specialise their class. So Arcane Trickster, being one of the rogue specialisations, was the magic side.
Right.
So
well, in this you can start with this.
Okay. That's interesting. Yeah, because Avenger...
I decided not to.
Avenger was definitely one of the Paladin ones. Because it sounded really OP at the end. Like, once you reach 20th level, you can grow wings. And, take off.
Screw you guys, I'm out of here. That's what I would do. I would make a terrible...
And I can do it here. You assume the form of an angelic Avenger. Wings sprout from your back, and you gain 50% movement speed, action speed, strength bonus, +6.
Interesting.
But I can't seem to take that right now.
So no taking off into the sky.
Ah, there you go. Level 3.
Yeah, well, we'll have to play through a few levels.
Yeah.
Get to grips with it.
You bless allies within range. Whenever your affected target makes an attack roll or a saving throw, gains a +2 to the roll. Lasts 60 seconds.
Has James come back yet?
I am back here. So
Hello, James.
Yes, you are.
James, would you like to go through what character you're doing? Just going through the origin.
I have a chaotic good half-elf wizard.
How are you guys picking the alignment? Or are you just...
In summary, at the end.
I haven't got that far yet. Okay.
No, I believe my deity is there.
I have no date.
I say I haven't got to deity yet. But yeah, carry on, James. Your origin.
My origin, I think, is an Outlander.
Outlander. So your background.
Yeah.
So sorry, what race were you?
Half-elf.
Half elf. Nice. So
Took some
you're going to be
skills.
the spellcaster then.
Yes.
What sort? Are you doing any like I guess in abilities? You got different things you've been going into. Like was it like elemental stuff or?
Yeah, it's fairly elemental. I took like Thunder Wave, Magic Missile, Leap, and something else. I can't remember what else I took.
I'm gonna take Lay on Hands because the heal seems to be quite useful.
Okay, that is what I playing with the rogue and the fighter. I even took a healing ability for the fighter because I'm like, oh, you'll need it. You really need heal, especially in the early stages.
Well, let me take the level 4 Lay on Hands where I can heal you for 40 points.
Yeah, because what I found was you run out of potions extremely quickly. But again, this is all from me just playing by myself while waiting for you guys. So
Yeah.
once there's more characters, then it's not going to be one person taking all the damage as well. So it'll spread out naturally. But I did find that consistently having to use all of my potions, and then you get out with the level, and it's like, cool, I made 300 gold. Well, now I need to spend half of that just to get back the number of potions that I used in the dungeon. So in the end, I didn't use them. I just got myself killed and respawned and just ran back to where I was and just didn't use the potions because it was cheaper.
Fair enough.
So yeah, absolutely having a heal, I think, is quite necessary.
Alright. So you can't do much in changing your character's looks. Oh, you can. Sorry, I
You
just
can do it. You can do quite a lot.
completely skipped that section.
I was gonna say there's the whole section dedicated to that. I can't give my character light blue hair and
light blue afro.
light up like a disco. Sadly,
So look at this.
that was the best.
Oh, I like that. Get some proper battle scarred
Mm.
battle scarred effects. Let's randomize it. See what we can get.
I went for freckles. Fuck yeah, freckles.
Oh God, look at his eyes. It's like I see into your soul, and it
Oh, yeah,
was
I
good.
haven't actually tried making a character who just looks dumb yet.
Found
Just, like,
one.
Try and make all of the silliest looking options.
One
I
thing
haven't
I'll say
tried.
that
I haven't tried that with this.
Oh dear Lord, some of these.
screw like eye colour selections. That's a slider.
Yeah,
Say what colour it is.
yeah, that wasn't useful.
Because
Okay.
I'm trying to find grey, and all my characters I make always have grey eyes. That's like the one thing they only have in common.
I said the most I could do was I just scrolled in on the eyes, as like just scroll in as far as you can,
Yeah.
and just hope to see it that way.
It's a shame you can't like rotate
think that's
over,
great.
so you can't see like your character from above, which is quite odd because you spend most of your time watching your character from above.
Mm.
Let's see, cheeks and jaw. So what's the point of changing the face?
Oh my God, he's got a hairstyle like one of those ice gems. It's incredible. Let's keep going. It's a good selection. Actually, I quite like that one. Let's have a look at what else we can do. So the complexion changes, like the scars and the looks. There's no difference there. There you go. Got dimples and old scars. That looks like burns to me.
Oh, good. Also,
And
yeah, ankle change.
I don't even know what that is. That looks like scales. Like you became a fish. Or is it acne? Probably acne. Let's keep it simple for now. Alright, what hair colour we could do? Is that actually blue or is it? No, that's black. It's disappointing.
Welcome to my world. Also, sorry, eating cake right now. What was that?
Cherry cake?
Chocolate cake.
Yeah.
Right, equipment.
See, I don't mind chocolate cake, but if it's too rich, then you're like, eh.
That's what it said.
My
change
logic
your
is,
weapon
does it have
selections.
chocolate in it? Yes, then I will eat as much as possible. That's how I treat it. Quality food.
I'm gonna go. Let's do that.
I'm guessing you can't change to the other equipment set while you're in the creation
No, you
menu.
can't. You can't.
I can play Santa
Oh.
Claus.
Wait. No, you can't.
Let's
It's locked.
let's play as Santa Claus. What else can we get in here?
Santa, why? You've been bad this year. You must die.
You've got. Alright,
That
got my longbow.
can be your reason for if you ever randomly kill someone. Sorry, he was on the naughty list.
Let's see.
But
Oh my
does
God,
that
best
make
D&D character ever.
does that make Santa Claus chaotic neutral? I guess. Does what he wants when he wants, because you're on the no. Oh, what? Yeah, I guess if he's on the
He's
list.
following the list, he's not following his part or
The hit list.
I think maybe we need to Google this.
Lawful evil.
What?
Maybe.
What?
alignment would Santa be? I love how these conversations turn out.
Marco, you like doing these things. What alignment would Santa Claus be?
I would
right back
say
to the
lawful neutral, because he punishes people with bad instead of trying to improve them.
That's what I thought. Lawful evil.
On the other hand, he's still rewarding
I'm
people
gonna
being good.
change his hairstyle then. Let's go. Zoom in. Oops.
Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, I've got an Outlander, Elf Rogue. No, Elf Ranger, sorry. I'm gonna keep getting confused with that, aren't I?
He almost looks like Zeus now. There's a very fine line between Santa and Zeus.
Alright, I'm back. Have we determined what alignment Santa would be?
Me and Mark were saying lawful evil.
Lawful evil. I love how that's the conclusion. I just love how
When neutral.
what do we think about Santa? Evil. Yep. Some form of evil. Whatever it is.
Alright, let's see. So we want.
What's in there?
I need to turn my Ingo volume down. I can't hear you guys.
Yeah, I turned mine down. I might have to do it again. I need a shield, I know that much. I can't remember if I had any abilities that relied on... Because it's like
Wisdom needs to
that
go up.
weapon. I mean, I'm not a big fan of... Then again, you could... Nah. What weapon would Santa use?
Is anyone gonna do a lot in charisma? Because I kind of want to.
I have.
Yeah, I got charisma as well because I'm a paladin's, like, that's their spellcasting thing.
It's because I want to make my.
I've got a lot of
intelligence
charisma because I'm going to play a rogue who is basically really good at getting what he wants from people, whether that's by killing them or persuading them.
better. I'm going for. Well, a mix of everything. Charisma's my dump stat,
Neutral evil.
and
That's
dexterity,
me.
constitution, my high ones. And wisdom as well, actually, because that means I can spot things better.
Yeah, I mean, wisdom's really nice on my class because I actually have a skill called search, so I can
Yeah.
search around, which is nice.
Especially if I'm in the range class, and need to be able to see everything and everything as much as I can.
There's not really any way
Why
to
do-
tell if you're proficient in some stuff.
What do you mean?
Well, it says simple and martial weapons. Right, so yeah, so simple and martial weapons. But if you scroll over something, it doesn't tell you if it's a simple or martial weapon.
I was actually looking up the Santa Claus alignment stuff, and I found
Yeah.
Sinterklaas is a 3.5 edition deity. On
Right.
the D&D wiki, but it's an April Fool's page.
Aw.
Yes, but does it have an alignment?
The alignment it says is neutral good.
Jack,
Disappointing.
on abilities, go to the right a bunch and you get skills and proficiencies.
Ah.
Actually, no, left at the first one, not right.
Oh, I've gone all the way now.
Yeah. I
So
didn't know you could do that.
So what's that
Anyway.
say? Short sword, long sword, great sword. It looks like it. More great club, mace. Yeah, I can use a mace.
Where people
I can get
asking
medium
for
armor, but probably
3.5
like-
edition, 3.5 edition. That's for Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Mummy, look at Santa! What's he doing? No, don't kill me, Santa! I'm sorry.
You brought this on yourself.
Alright,
You-
let's take.
Did you eat the last cookie? No, it wasn't me. You lying little shits.
Exactly. You're lying right now. Kill you on the spot.
Right, so is it like you can pick your equipment?
Mhm.
Is there a limit to what you can pick? I'm not.
You can only pick 2 things, I think.
is
I
it?
mean,
Well, as a,
you can pick the
my class, I had very little
weapons
choice.
and the armor.
Oh yeah.
I had no choice for
Yeah,
armor.
there's limited choice, but you can kind of take whatever you want from there.
What's the difference?
Between what?
I've got 2 sets of splint armor I could use. One of them looks kind of green, and the other one looks less green, I guess.
I don't know. I wasn't really able to tell what the armor was.
Oh, it's just like a different. I'm gonna say different skin. I'm gonna fill that one.
Different look.
Yeah.
Then I don't think it makes a difference. But
Yeah, I like that a bit more. Oh yeah, no, you are right. I can only pick 2 things.
yeah, because you start off with like your main armor and then boots, and then you start off choosing weapons and a shield if you want one. That kind of thing.
Oh my god, Santa looks. Let's see if I can get a more friendly Santa face. There we go.
Of course.
Nah, you don't need friendly Santa.
Mere second.
I guess you do, because you're playing
Listen
alignment, but
Hello there. Greetings.
First one, can you change the colour of your armor yet, or is it? Just
I
standard
don't
armor?
think so. So what did we say?
Not
That's
what I-
lawful neutral. There you go. Deity, none. I am a god.
Of course.
Alright. Instead of specialising in one tree, I'm just going to take, like, 3 trees. Purchasing, that's quite a lot anyway.
alright, how close is everyone to having their characters finalized?
I say I say I'm done now.
I'm done. Sorry, what was that, James?
I said I'm done.
Right, Marco?
I'm just on my summary.
Right.
Okay, well, Jack, if you want to host up a
Yeah, I'm just gonna
dungeon crawl.
pause the video for, editing purposes.